If you've been guilty of procrastinating on doing your business books each month, you're going to love this unique idea. Hey there, I'm Janet LeBlanc from Paper and Spark, and I help makers and artists like you start and scale online shops so you can achieve your entrepreneurial dreams and hit your financial goals with ease. In this video, I'm sharing a creative, out-of-the-box way to hold yourself accountable for updating your business books on a quarterly or ideally even a monthly basis. Bonus points in that it will also help you make more money and keep more profit in your pocket. Stick around to the end of the video where I'm sharing a bonus tip and exclusive download to make this trick even easier for you. Bookkeeping is like a four-letter word to many online business owners. We don't like updating our books, we get confused, we have other priorities, so we just don't do it. What can you do to actually make yourself keep up with your bookkeeping each month or at least once a quarter so you're not at a big hectic crunch at tax time? We don't want to be stressed out at year end, and we want to actually know how our business is doing financially. I've seen it all: setting timers, putting dates on calendars, bribing yourself with treats or rewards, accountability groups, checklists, etc. Here is my unique idea to try to keep yourself from procrastinating on this important task, regardless of what bookkeeping system you're using or where you're selling online. Are you ready for it? Schedule a state of the business presentation with a spouse, family member, friend, or another business owner. That's right. I want you to step into the role of CEO of your business and plan to present your monthly or quarterly business results to somebody else. This could be an in real life meeting with someone in your house or at a coffee shop, or it could be a virtual Zoom date with a fellow shop owner or a friend. There's no right or wrong way to do it. Set a date well in advance, ideally for the next several months, so it's a standing appointment to hold you accountable to actually doing it. What will you actually do at this state of the business meeting? Here are some ideas. Present your sales, expenses, and net profit or loss for a high-level overview of how your shop did during that time period. Dive into your sales for the month. Where'd they come from? What products did well? What products didn't do well? How'd you do with your spending? Where did you overspend? How'd you do compared to your budget? Bonus points if you actually had a budget to compare to. What are some marketing or qualitative things that worked and didn't work for you the past month? What are your top 2 or so takeaways from last month's financials? What will you do differently going forward? Share a couple of key performance indicators, KPIs, or useful metrics. Things like email subscribers, average order value, conversion rate, website visitors, whatever stat or metrics are important to you. Keep your state of the business meeting to about 30 minutes of review with some time for discussion or Q&A at the end. Treat it like you're presenting to a trusted business partner or board member, not like a potential investor that you're trying to convince to buy in, but someone who's already on your team. Don't think of it as trying to impress someone with your business, but impress them with your knowledge and your interpretation and your analysis and insight into what's going on in your shop. We don't need your partner to buy into your brand. We need them to buy into the idea that we're capable shop owners doing our best, making smart decisions. The whole goal of holding these meetings is that it holds you accountable to doing your books and running your business smarter. You have to actually know your financial results and your numbers in order to have anything to present, right? You have to have sat with your results for a bit to dig into them. Holding these as standing meetings, standing appointments will keep you more accountable to actually update those books, and it has the added benefit of you making smarter decisions. What do you think about my idea so far? Let me know in the comments and make sure to like this video if you want to give it a try. Also, I encourage you to keep this as low stress as possible for yourself. I know that sometimes sharing money stuff, sharing business stuff with someone else can be really vulnerable, but if we choose the right person, hopefully you can keep the anxiety to a minimum. Someone you trust, someone who's not going to judge you when you have a tough month or a tough quarter. And if you choose a fellow shop owner, not someone that you feel that competitive drive with, right? Someone that you trust. I also suggest you decide the ground rules of how the meeting will go before your first meeting. Do you want feedback? Are you open to feedback and discussion or suggestions or brainstorming at the end of giving your presentation? Or do you want to just say your piece and then call it a day? There's no right or wrong way. It's whatever feels best for you, but let your person know ahead of time what you're looking for before you get started. I'm open to feedback and comments and suggestions, or I just want to show this to you and get it done. The huge added benefit of holding these meetings is that not only will you update your books on time, but you will very likely run your business differently. If you know someone is watching you, you may behave differently. You may make different marketing decisions. You might push certain marketing things harder. You may try a little harder with certain things because you know those results are going to be seen by someone else. You may send out an email that you were otherwise afraid to send. You may make different decisions. You may be better at resisting that shiny object that would blow your budget out of the water. Basically, holding these state of the business meetings can help you make more money and keep more profit in your pocket because someone else is going to be seeing whatever you're working on and whatever results in your business. Don't be afraid to make this process fun. Make it unique to you. Brand it if you want. Bring snacks, do it over a beer, do it at a pub with snacks and beer if you want. Make a slide deck if that floats your boat. You can print out a pamphlet if you'd rather have something physical. Whatever you want to do to make it fun, we'll encourage you to actually get it done and make it a more enjoyable experience for both you and the person you're presenting to. So on that note of having fun and offering this bonus tip and download for you, I want to talk about making a presentation or a slide deck or a pamphlet. There's lots of different ways you can do it over in Canva. So Canva is a free design tool. It's an app that you can either use on your phone or you can go to canva.com on a desktop. And there are tons of fun templates you can start with to make your state of the business meeting. Just to make doing your presentation is fun. We're all creative. We probably love to play with fonts and colors and images and whatnot. So I encourage you to make a template for yourself to use for your presentation. I do have a Canva Pro account. It's $12 a month. I love Canva, use it all the time. And I do have a Canva template to share with you. You can use it whether you have a pro or a free account, either one. But I just wanted to show you a quick peek into Canva. You can search for things like monthly review. I searched for monthly review business templates, and you can look in the deck category if you want. You can look at brochures. You can make infographics. There are presentation templates. There's lots of different things that you can look for based on like what style you want to go with. So have fun poking around Canva yourself if you want. I also want to let you know that I have a template that I'm sharing with a link in this video. If you want to get started with mine and download it for free, what will happen when you copy and paste the link in your browser is it will look like this. It'll open like this, and all you have to do is say use template. It will open up in your Canva account. Again, you can have a free Canva account if you don't already have one, and you can do whatever you want to make this copy your own. So you can rewrite your business name up here. You can put whatever month you're working in. And then I have got some ideas of things to present in about 15 slides for you in this presentation. But you are welcome to only use the slides that you want, delete things that you're not going to use, or save them for another month in case you want to use them. Fill out any pieces that serve you or add to them. I'm going to show you a quick glance of what I do have based on the ideas that we shared. So you could do sales and expenses. You can show the trend over month. Canva makes adding graphs and charts to your presentations really easy. You can just type in here and add in additional information if you want and keep growing on it. And keep adding to it throughout the year as you go if you want. Everything has little blurbs down here if you have notes or takeaways that you want to share as part of your presentation. We have sales per platform. We have a pie chart for sales per product. You can even change this and make it be by platform instead if you want. It's really easy to duplicate and copy slides. A bar chart for product sales, your spending pie chart, expenses, how much you actually spent versus your budget. We move into social media metrics, so you can write whatever platform you are working with that you're sharing about here and duplicate it for however many other platforms are important to you. You can customize all of these things to be metrics or stats that are important to you. You don't have to necessarily leave the categories that I've started with. Your traffic pie chart, website traffic by source, email subscriber growth. You could change this to any other like platform or social media outlet or whatever, any sort of growth that's important to you. This really fun email marketing summary that you could do for important emails that you send. KPIs at a glance with whatever KPIs are helpful to you. I think average order value and conversion rate are probably the most two important ones to track. I have other videos about that. And then just some takeaways or your plans for next month. So this is a fun, easy way to get started with your own business's state of the business meeting each month. You can change the branding, you can add your logo, you can do whatever you want with it. When it comes time to share it, you can download it as a PDF if you want. I think that's an easy way to do it. Or you can also go to present. And if you want to do your presentation on like a Zoom call or with a laptop there, wherever you're at, you can present it as a slide deck like this. So just a fun way to get you started with this process if you need a little boost. I'm going to link it in the description of this video. So now that you understand this new approach to hopefully making bookkeeping more fun in your business and holding you accountable, how do you actually keep track of everything? I know that I said you can use this method regardless of what bookkeeping system you're using for your shop, but in this next video, I'm sharing a simple yet effective system that I've created to make bookkeeping a no-brainer process, especially for e-commerce sellers. Click over and I'll see you there.